Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our mindful movement class. Today we'll be kind of stretching, mobility, a little bit of mindfulness, just to get your day started, do a little breathing, and move your body a little bit. So join me on a mat if you have one. If you don't, just make some space on the floor. We're going to start in easy seated pose. So put one foot in front of the other, both legs flat on the ground. If that's not a comfortable seat for you, you can find whatever seat feels good. And sit up nice and tall so both sit bones are connected to the mat. Imagine that there's a string pulling you up slightly from the top of your head. So you feel that length in your spine. Take your shoulders and roll them back a few times until they settle down and away from your ears, down and back. Let your hands rest somewhere comfortably on your legs, wherever that is for you, and close down your eyes. Maybe you naturally already started breathing a little deeper as you arrive here on your mat today. If not, start to lengthen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Do your best to arrive here in this moment in time, letting go of the past, pressing pause on what the future has to hold, and just be right here. Feel yourself grounded on your mat, your sit bones on the mat, your legs on the mat. Feel your breath in your body. Notice what it feels like to breathe in. Notice the sensations that arise as you inhale, how your body responds. Follow the air as it travels in through your nose and all the way down into your lungs. And then shift your focus and notice what it feels like to breathe out. Notice your belly contracting as you exhale. Warm air leaving your nose as you breathe out. Let's take 3 final deep breaths here together. Take a full exhale, get all the air out. And inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. And exhale out the nose or mouth. Inhale through the nose. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. Hold it at the top. And exhale, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. Hold. And release. Beautiful. You can keep your eyes closed or open as you drop one ear to one shoulder and begin some half neck circles from side to side. Moving at a pace that feels good for you. If you find any sticky spots where you feel like you need to spend a little extra time, you can feel free to hold it right there. And then drop your ear over to your right side and walk your left fingertips out. You will start to feel that stretch moving down your arm and your neck. Be mindful of how your body is feeling. You want to be the one to listen when it tells you to stop. If you feel any pain, that means you've gone just a bit too far and you need to walk it back a little bit. Bring your head back up to center. Drop your ear over to the left, and then extend your right arm and reach it out. While you're here, can you breathe into your torso and expand it 360 degrees? Come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, press your chest forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, expand. Exhale, round. Sorry. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Seated cat-cow. I'm still waking up always. Couple more. And next time, come back to a neutral spine. Take your hands behind your head. Bring your elbows toward one another. And then pull them back away, opening up your shoulders and chest. Elbows together. And open. Sit up tall. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Reach both arms up over your head and drop it left. Back up. Drop to your right. 2 more on each side. Keep both hip bones on the mat. This time we're going to come back around and take it forward. Reach forward, forward, forward as much as you can. Then back over like a rainbow. And forward and around. 2 more. Last one. And then we'll go in the other direction. Reach it around to the left and up and over to the right. Last one. Awesome job. Come onto your knees. We're going to reach the arms up overhead in a kneeling position. And then as you exhale, bring your head towards the mat and your arms back and up over your head. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hand at the hips, bring your head towards the mat. 3 more. 2. And 1. This time, place your hands forward. Bring your left foot between your hands and come into a low lunge position. You might be on your palms, you might be on your fingertips. You might be here, wherever you are, it is all good. Trying to sink our hips down into this hip flexor stretch. And stay here with the back leg down, or tuck your toes and lift your back knee. Up to you as we lift our left arm up to the sky. Reach your left arm forward and then rainbow it all the way back towards your back leg. 2 more. Forward, rainbow back. Last one. This time we're going to add a knee bend. So reach forward. As you reach back, bend your back leg. Maybe your hand can touch, maybe not. It's all good either way. Last one. And if you can touch, grab on this time. Feel that stretch in the quad and the hip flexor on the right leg. If you can't, you're just staying right here and reaching. Slowly release. Slide your left leg back to meet the right and replace it with your right foot. Slide it up between your feet. Sink your hips down, low, low. If you've lost your focus and maybe you've drifted on to your to-do list or something that is not related to this very moment in time, can you bring your awareness back to the here and now? Here on your mat, feeling the sensation of this stretch, focusing back on your breath, and enjoying this time for you. Reach your right arm up to the sky for a twist. Then bring it forward and all the way back. 2 more. Reach it forward. Rainbow back. Last one. And this time we'll add on the bending of the back knee. And reach and hold it. Release, slide both legs back. Walk your arms forward. Place the edge of your hand on the mat, thumbs facing up. And slide your hands forward as your hips stay above your knees, puppy pose. Let your chest melt down towards the mat. Breathe as your shoulders open up. Roll your way forward onto your belly. Forearms on the mat. Stack your shoulders over top of your elbows. And then press the floor away. And think of dragging your elbows towards your feet so that you can pull your chest through. root down through your pelvis and your legs to keep them connected to the mat. And press your hips back into a child's pose, knees together, feet together. Hips rest on the heels, and the forehead comes to the mat. Take some deeper breaths. Feel your back rise as you breathe in, and fall as you breathe out. Reconnect with your mat, your breath, the space around you. And then when you're ready, roll your way back up. You're going to come back into puppy pose, but make it a little bit dynamic. So we'll be moving a bit. I'll show you and then you can join me. So we'll reach forward in our puppy pose. And then you're going to just slightly lift up so that you can slide one arm under to about a 45-degree angle. And then press down once more. So you're feeling a nice stretch in the lats and the side of the arm. Reaching back into the puppy pose and then sliding the other arm over for that cross-under stretch. So join me when you're ready. Starting in your puppy pose and then sliding one arm to 45 degrees. Back to puppy pose. Other arm to 45 degrees. Flat stretch. Keep moving at your own pace to a depth that feels good for you and your body. Remember, we're never here to push it when it comes to stretching or mobility. You just want to feel mild discomfort, never pain. One more on each side. And roll your way forward onto your belly. Place your right hand down, use it as a pillow, and bend your left leg. Reach for your heel and pull it in for a quad stretch. You can close your eyes if you haven't already. And slowly release that leg and switch to the other side. Left hand becomes your pillow. Bend your right knee, reach back for your right foot. Pull your heel towards your glutes. And try to keep your knees even and both hips on the mat, especially your right hip. Release your leg. Take your hands behind your hips and interlace them. Open your shoulders and chest as you lift up off the ground. Hips stay down, shoulders and feet lift up. Couple more breaths here. If it's uncomfortable with the hands clasped, you can just bring the palms toward the sky. And release it down. Awesome job. Take your arms, reach them forward overhead. We're going to do 5 overhead raises. Press your forehead onto the mat. And then lift your thumbs up toward the sky. Release back down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bring your left arm out to the left. Bend your right leg and roll over onto that side. Pressing your right foot onto the mat or onto the ground. Release back to center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Extend your right arm out. Bend your left leg and roll over onto that side. Back through the center. Press yourself all the way up into a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bending one leg then the other. And then come up onto your tippy toes and roll your way forward into a plank position. Take an inhale here and exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 more. Roll forward like a wave in the ocean. And exhale, down dog. 2 more. Press the floor away with your palms. Last one. Awesome. Stay in your down dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knees. Stack your hips, one on top of the other. Then release your right leg down. Lift up your left leg. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Release it down. Walk your feet toward your hands and your hands toward your feet. Forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Feel free to bend your knees as much or as little as you need. Reach your hands toward the mat. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat with your toes facing out. Bend your knees and then straighten back into your fold. Bend and lift the chest up. Straighten into your fold. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then come all the way down into a seat. Extend your legs. Take a big breath in. Reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. Close your eyes, tune back into the sound of your breath, the feeling of your breath. And then when you're ready, start to make your way up and all the way onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. If this is uncomfortable, you can take your feet out wide and your knees together. Otherwise, we're going to use this time to let the hips open up. If you feel any tension on your lower back, press into your feet, lift your hips, and scoot your hips toward your feet to lengthen out your spine. Take your hands to your belly. Close your eyes. See if you can release into the mat. Give yourself permission to lay here and do nothing. Let your body be heavy. Let your muscles be soft. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to finish with a few rounds of 4-5 breathing. Inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 5. Begin by exhaling all the air out. And inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release control of your breath. Excuse me. The eyes closed for these last couple seconds. Maybe you set an intention for your day. Maybe you use this time to repeat an affirmation to yourself. And then when you're ready, take your hands to the outside of the legs, draw them together, and roll over onto one side. Press your way up to a seated position. I thank you for joining me today. Hope you are feeling wonderful and ready to start your day, and that it's a great one. I'll see you in the next class.